Welcome to my video on how to make a screencast. I'm going to describe some resources that you can use to make your own screencast for the upcoming assignment. To be honest, there are a lot of ways to do this. In fact, all of the other videos I created for this course use an entirely different method. But as you'll notice, I'm using the very process I recommend in this video. It's not as flashy and the audio doesn't sound as fancy, but this method is pretty easy to follow and everything I share with you is free, which is the only good price really. I recommend that you create your screencasts in 3 steps. First, write the outline. It's the very first thing I did for this video. I start a text document and add headings and subheadings for the things I want to say. The second stage is to write a script. I always find a script helpful. I'm a lot less likely to struggle finding the words I want to use when I write a script. And here's a pro tip. Read your script out loud when you finish and check and see if there are any phrases that are tongue twisters or hard to pronounce. I recently did a podcast where I had to say the phrase, "Let your flag fly proudly," which it turns out is not as easy for me to say without messing it all up. The third step is to create the visuals. I like to use Keynote or PowerPoint, but you could also use Google Slides. Create your slides so that as you advance them, you'll be moving through the images you want on your screencast. Keep in mind that you don't necessarily have to have all words on your screencast either. It is much more interesting to your audience to have images or text that supplements what your voice is saying than to have the text that is all the same as your script. This is a good reason for having an outline and a script already done. For every heading or subheading, you can create a slide. And you can use the slides to illustrate the things that you're saying. See what I did here? I just used an image to supplement the word illustrate. Lastly, you'll need to record your presentation. I recommend using Screencast-O-Matic for this, in part because it's free and it's pretty powerful. You can use whatever method makes the most sense for you. Screencast-O-Matic's free version will limit you to 15 minutes, but that's a good thing. You can choose whether to record yourself from your webcam while you talk. And once you've created the video and saved it as an MP4, you may be done. If you choose to edit your work, you'll probably need to use other software to do that. Mac users can use iMovie for free, and Windows 10 users can use the video editor for free. And remember, flashy screencasts or cool graphics don't make a presentation meaningful. Focus upon your script. Screencasting is a means of communicating, but as many professors will tell you, writing is thinking. Think a lot and then communicate.